All right, good day, everyone. Welcome to Crypto Thinkers Fibonacci YouTube channel. And it's me, Mimi Tinker, and I'm from the Royal Q Team Crypto Thinkers. So, in the past few weeks and days, Royal Q has been adding on new features to enhance our trading. Now, we have both novice and expert traders right here on the Royal Q. And there are some few things you need to know about the indicators that Royal Q has added them on, so that when you are picking trades and you want to apply those indicators, you would have knowledge of why you are picking those indicators and the expected outcome of it. So I would make this tutorial as simple as possible, so that even a novice would understand the meaning of those indicators. So before I get right into it, you tap on, let's tap on any coin. Let's pick the first one, QKC, just example. Okay, so it's loading. So first of all, since 24 hours is represented with D1, you see D1. So you check the overall market trend for today. You see the candlestick is green, bullish, the indicator. So Royal Q added, these are the new add-ons. Let me use my, okay. It has been adding a lot of indicators. So the previous ones were the, let me use this color. Just trying to get a color that's, this one is kind of, let's use a different one. Okay. So we had these ones here. We had the Bollinger Band, we had the volume, the MACD, the KDJ, and the RSI. And then they added technical indicators, where the meter will show us the momentum in the market through the meter reading either buy, sell, strong sell, or neutral. And then it added some time frame here. So whenever you want to make trades, you just check on the chart, you fix it to 15 minutes so that it can also tally with the time frame you choose on the technical indicator. Okay, so you don't mix it too much unless you just want to go to the higher time frame to see what the market structure looks like. Probably you want to draw your support line and your resistance line on the chart on the higher time frame, then you can, change the chart from 15 minutes to a higher time frame. You get that? Good. And then we have other indicators too. So beautiful. Royal Q is just adding plenty indicators. Okay, so you can see they've added more. We have we have an indicator. I'll just be using just an overview. Okay, so we have the moving average, we have technical indicators, and then we have the pivot. So when you tap on each of them, it displays gives you some trade ideas, whether or not to sell or buy this market. And Royal Q, in the beginning, Royal Q trades with a spot market, but now it added a futures market because we have a lot of traders who are really good in future trading, and also Royal Q members who are also learning how to trade the futures market, so they can use both market ways. But in the spot market is a one-way market. We try to buy when the price is on a retracement low. The price is low, and then we wait for the price to appreciate high, and then we sell high. So spot market, we buy low and we sell what? High. Futures market is both ways. You can buy and sell. So when you have buy opportunities on futures, you buy, which is called long in LONG. And then if you see sell opportunities on the futures market, you short, SORSHORT. Yes, you short the market. So when you hear short the market, normally it's used for the future traders. Okay, future traders, they short and they long the market. And the spot traders, we buy low and we sell high. Okay, so don't get confused. So we are trading both the spot and the futures markets with our Royal Q app. Isn't that amazing? Yes. So we have the moving average, the technical indicators. You tap on it, it's going to bring a drop down, and all these things are indicators that helps you to decide whether or not to enter the market at any given point. In addition to other market structures, you can add support and resistance, you can add divergence, either bullish divergence or convergence, whichever one that works for you. As the expert traders, they combine a lot of things before they initiate a trade. Okay, and then we have the pivot. So all of these are things that you have to know, or if you want to know, it's nice to have knowledge about them, so that when you're imputing them on your Royal Q or you are executing with them, you know what you are using and why you are using them and the expected outcome of it. Good. Okay. So I'm going to tap on them. So I'm tapping on the technical indicator. So where we have the technical indicators, you see some indicators like the sorry, I had a lot of class sections. So we have technical indicators. When you tap on it, it's going to bring up the RSI 14, and then the where the RSI value is at 56 per the time frame. So every time frame you use, if you use the D1 time frame, the RSI will be different. Kindly note, okay? If you use the 15-minute time frame, the RSI value will be different. If you use a 1 hour time frame, the RSI value will also differ. So pertaining to the time frame you want to use, the RSI will be displayed, the value will be displayed here, and you will know whether you want to enter below the 50 mid RSI or you want to enter above it, where Royal Q has simplified it more at the parameter section, where we'll be looking at shortly. And then we have the stochastic, we have the KDJ, and then we have the MACD, our very own. Then we have the pivot. When you tap on it, you have ranges of prices, ranges there. You're going to see it too. We also use the pivot also to decide, plus other technical indicators, and then we decide when to enter the market and how much TP we want to take. The pivot points will also give us some more details. So you see, this Royal Q is just surprising us each and every day. So if you are not taking your Royal Q very serious, please take a great look at it. It is going to make you fortune. Okay, so let me tap on the pivot. So as you see, we have the resistance 3, resistance 2. The R means resistance, the S means support. Okay, so we have resistance level 3, level 2, level 1. And then we have the pivot point, and then we have the S1, S2, S3. All of this, you don't have to worry yourself on it, but we'll teach them. We are teaching them anyway. So if you want to gain more knowledge on it, you get to know, so that when you are picking them for trades, you know what you are doing. All right. So let's say you've picked a trade, you click on create, you click on martingale, you click on, we are using more flexibility. So I see some newbies still go here. Okay, if you don't want to trade with a cycle owner, and you want to trade, feel free to trade with trade setting made by yourself, or probably you copy from other Royal Q team that have settings for various trading capital. Then you have to impute. You put your hand on this one next. Okay, we have people who have trade settings on their Royal Q cycle. They want people to cycle with them. You cycle with them, you pay some fees per every sale that occurs. Okay, so when you get a sale, there's a percentage the cycle owner is going to be given by the royal queue per the percentage the person puts there when he was setting. Yeah, so you have the choice to choose here or here, but for now I'm teaching on the more flexibility. Sorry. So I tap on next, and it now brings us here. So we have additional features added to the royal queue. Okay, let's see. So we have now, it has now given a heading of strategy details. We call it the strategy summary dashboard, where everything you have imputed will be what? It will be displayed here. If you use whole warehouse mode, submit mode, it will all be displayed here. If your trade is running floating profit, it will be here, and floating loss, it will be here, plus the USDT that is in positive or negative, and every other thing. I think the one they have enhanced more is the preset. Preset, sometimes you have to go and put in the amount, the value of the price of the market here. Probably the market price is $10 currently, and then your preset, you want the market to execute when it goes down to $8. So you want to set a preset lower than the current market price. So Royal Q has enhanced it further. So that's what we're going to look at. And then we have here field orders. As it says, field orders. These are orders that have already been filled and are running or have closed in profit. Okay, you can also tap there and you can share. You have a share button there. You can share your results details with other Royal Q members or other people or your social media platforms. Okay, so it's beautiful. More things are coming. So we go to trade setting. Sorry, go to manually create. By this time, I believe everybody knows how to go here. So manually create, we are going to input our own setting. Just want us to have a look. So here, when you come here and you are setting your trade, you have chosen your parameter that you want to use per your trading capital. Now we have the strategy mode. Some people, the first time they are trading their Royal Q, they always forget to switch their strategy mode to submit mode or submit mode real-time settlement, and then all their 20 margin calls will be bought on the whole warehouse mode when they probably want to make profit on the sub positions. So if you are that type, you want to make profit on sub positions, ensure you change the whole warehouse mode to a sub position strategy mode, which is either the sub B mode or the sub B mode real-time settlement. You got it? Good. Fantastic. Then we have another place over here. So I'm going to take off this, and then we scroll all the way down. Yes, we have a place that they've written advanced settings. See it here. Another game changer. So advanced settings, they say it's optional. Okay, it's optional, but we want to make good use of everything that Royal Q brings on the app, as long as it's going to yield profits for us each and every day. Okay, so I'm going to tap on it. So when you tap on the advanced features, it brings more and more features and add-ons. So when your trade is a cycle trade, you get additional features because of how cycle trade goes. So you get this, you get the cooling off period, the first position drop, you get the price range. Yes, we actually added this price range, was recently added. That was just some few days ago. So we have the low and the highest price, where you just want the robot to trade within the price range. Okay, you want to trade within the range. I don't want to go through it. So it will be trading on the low, it buys, and then it should just trade within this price range. So you put that price range there. Okay, you put that price range there, and the Royal Q will be trading on this price range for you. Okay, I won't go so much into it. So many things to learn. And then we have trigger price. Remember, I told you about the preset that has been enhanced. Yes, this is it. This one. See that? First buy triggering condition. First buy what? Triggering condition. And we have trigger price. Okay, we have the trigger price. You can put your preset price here if you already have manually gone to your chart to make your own calculations, and then you know that, oh, I want to put this preset price at probably $9 of the asset. So when the coin gets to $9, the royal queue is going to execute the trade at that market price for you. So basically that's for the preset price if you want to put a price there. Now if you don't want to put a price there but you want to use conditions, which is I want to use conditions like this. We have the RSI. We have the RSI, relative strength index. We've been learning about them. We'll still be teaching more. Okay, and then we have the RSI, we have the KDJ, and then we have the MACD. Okay, so these are the conditions. After you have learned about them, you can choose which one you want to use. You can also use all three on three different assets. You know, it's always advisable to trade three assets minimum on your trading capital. Okay, we have $50 settings, $70 settings, we have $100 settings. So if you have $300, you trade three coins, $100 for each, or you trade with $50 for each coin. That will give you about 6 coins. You trade on one shot repeatedly. You take your between 1% to 3%, 1.5%, like that, just like how we've taught all of us. Okay. All right. So having said that, we are going to talk about MACD. Okay, we're going to talk about the MACD. We're going to talk about the MACD. This one. Okay, we're going to talk about the MACD. So when you tap on the MACD, see what comes here. A newbie will tap on it and be like, oh, Mimi, what is this? I don't get this. It's all like, a whole university on its own. I get a lot of DMs. These add-ons are just, mind blowing. If you're a newbie and you don't know about this, a newbie is like somebody who has not traded before, has not even been in the trading industry, not even tried forex or crypto, very new, and then you have joined Royal Q and you're now learning. And now they are adding more features to it. Even the old one, you've not finished learning and grasping it. But Royal Q is bringing these ones to make it much more flexible and easy for us to use. So don't worry, okay? We will try our best to make it simple. But first, just have basic. I'm just going to give just the basic knowledge about these conditions or these indicators, okay? The triggering conditions, the buy triggering conditions, okay, that you are going to use here. So this feature is both on the spot aspect of Royal Q and the futures aspect of Royal Q. You have the MACD 1, the MACD 12, 26.9, okay, and then we have golden cross. Because we are trading the spot market, golden cross on the MACD is what is fixed there. Because you on the spot market you can't trade the death cross. The death cross is used on the futures markets where we trade on short. So when you go to the futures market, you see a particular place. Let me show you before I get to. Oh, let me not confuse you, okay? Let me not go to the futures market and mix it with the spot. But on the futures market, when you click on short, and you come to MACD and you tap on the first buy triggering condition, you will see the option death cross. So meaning the person want to trade sells on that pair. Okay, and then we also have the option of long on the future where you have the golden cross when the MACD cross. So what is this golden cross and what is this particular one? Trigger line. the trigger line where you have the greater than 0 and less than 0. What does it mean? As a newbie, the thing is doing you plenty in your head. Calm down. It's not doing you plenty in your head. I'll try my best and make it simple for you, okay? Yes, so it's very easy. Just take your notebook, your pen, and then grasp it one by one, okay? Beautiful. So let's talk about the MACD. After showing you all the cross, the golden cross and the zeros and the MACD 12, 26, 9. Now let's get to know what it is and why should I use it. When I'm using it, I have to have understanding of it. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so the topic we are going to talk about today is MACD. What and how, components of the MACD, uses of MACD, and 4 advanced strategies. The word is advanced. We have a lot of strategies of MACD. Okay, Mariah Q is trying to make it very simple for us, so don't worry, everything is going to be just fine. Okay, so let's learn about them. So the component of MACD is 1, the MACD line, 2, the signal line. Okay, the MACD line, the signal line, and the histogram. So we have the MACD line, the signal line, histogram. These are the 3 components of the MACD indicator. Okay, I hope you are writing it down because I'll be doing a quiz. Crypto thinkers, most of the members from so many places, they don't like quizzes at all. When they learn, they don't want to be quizzed to see if they learned well. But it's for your own good anyway. Okay, just to know that you are following and you are getting it right. Okay, so first of all, what is MACD? What is MACD? Yes. What is MACD? Okay, so what is MACD? The MACD means moving average convergence divergence. So MACD, that's the short form. So don't get all confused. It is used to identify trends. Okay, they use it to identify trends and momentum of the price. The MACD indicator, as you know, it consists of the 3, namely the MACD line, which is the DIF. When you go to your Royal Q, you will see DIF. Let me go back here. The difference, so the DIF is just the difference. I'm just using okay, awesome. Yeah, here we go. Over here. So when I say the DIF, this is what I mean. This one, this particular one. Okay, the DIF. So the MACD indicator consists of the MACD line, which is the DIF. This one, the yellow one. You can see there's a yellow line. Okay, the yellow one. And then we have the signal line, which is the DEA. Okay, that's like a purple, that line over there. And then we have the histogram, these bars you see here. Okay, those bars, the red and the green bars there, they are called histogram. Okay, histogram, it's over here. This is the spelling. So as it's indicated here, the histogram is being pointed at the red. You see the red and the green bar, those are called histogram. And the signal line, and then we have the MACD line, which is like turquoise. Okay, beautiful. So the MACD line, it is calculated by subtracting the 26 exponential moving average from the 12 exponential moving average. You get me? This means that whenever so this image will show us whenever the 12 EMA, when I say EMA, is the full term meaning is exponential moving average. Okay, exponential moving average is also an indicator that is put on the chart to be able to help us to know how the trend is moving, whether it's going to reverse per the number of moving averages. But the MACD uses the 12 exponential moving average and the 26 exponential moving average. So this means that whenever the 12 moving average EMA is above, so you see the turquoise, the one above where the arrow is showing, whenever the 12, this is the 12, this is the moving average. Okay, so we are taking this color, the turquoise color, as the 12 EMA. They said when it's above the 26, when it's above the 26 EMA, which is exponential moving average, the MACD line will be above the zero line. Now the zero line will be above the zero line. You have the zero line in the middle. It's like it divides it into two. Okay, you see that it's so that line that bars the red histogram and the green histogram, as you can see, that division there is called the zero line. So that's what we see on our royal queue. You see something like greater than 0, and then you see something like lesser than 0. So if you want the royal queue to take trades for you based on these zero lines, you have to know why you are choosing the 0, greater than 0 and less than 0. Okay, below 0 line. So just giving you knowledge about them. So let's clean this one. So I hope you are following. So you can see, just taking it off so you don't get confused. So to recap, whenever the 12 EMA is above the 26 EMA, the MACD line will be above. You see that the MACD line is above the zero line. Simple. Likewise, when the 12 EMA moves below the 26 EMA, the MACD line will be below the zero line, as you see here. You see that when it crossed below, the MACD line moved below the zero line. Okay, then the last one is the signal. The signal line is this one. Don't worry, it's just a simple thing. You have to just know that this is this and this is that. Okay, so this is the signal line. The signal line, it is a 9-period exponential moving average of the MACD. This signal line aims to provide crossovers. So you see your MACD line, the signal line also being there helps to what? It aims to provide crossovers as entry triggers. So whenever there is a crossover of the MACD line by the signal line, we call it the death cross. Okay, the death cross, because it's going down all the way. And then when we have this cross happening below and moving up, is called the golden cross, happening below the zero line or above the zero line upwards when the MACD line crosses. the signal line above. You see that over here? It's called the golden cross. So when you see the cross happen up here, see that it's bending up downwards. It's called the dead cross. And then the one here crossing upwards here is called the golden cross. So trades decisions are made also with these crosses. Okay, that's why they said it aims to provide crossovers as an entry trigger. All right. Then lastly, it's a 30-minute class, but we'll do well to finish. Okay. Yes, so this image demonstrated very nice. Okay, very nice. We have just 5 minutes and we'll be out of here. Okay, so beautifully here. This is called the death cross and this is called the golden cross. Okay, you see it on your royal queue per the market you are trading, the spot market or the futures market. You see it there. All right, so we have one more, the histogram. The histogram. So we have the histogram. The histogram calculates, is one of the components of the MACD indicator. So that's the last one I'm just touching on, so I don't bombard your brains, so you digest these ones. So the histogram, as you all see on your royal queue, everybody, you gotta see it on your royal queue. Those who have not added their MACD, you just tap on MACD. Okay, you see the MACD, you just tap on it and the MACD will show up. And then I said if you are using the 15-minute time frame on the main chart, you also use a 15-minute time frame over here. So we have 15, 1 hour, 4 hour, 1 day. You want to trade one shot, you want to enter the market and then be able to sell off quickly and come again, look for another opportunity. So if you do like 50 trades, one shot 50 trades in a day on probably a $20 or a $30, and you are making, let's say, 50 cents or $1 per each sell. By the time you make 50 trades, you might be making about between your $30 to $40 in a day if you are consistent with it and following. Okay, so you see the histogram. All these red bars and green bars you are seeing there, they are called histogram. Okay, so this histogram, the histogram calculates the distance between the MACD line. Now you know what the MACD line is, and the signal line. By doing so, it gives us a better understanding of the momentum of the trend in connection with the time frame, the time frame preferences. Okay, so if you are using a 15-minute time frame, your MACD chart will look different. If you are using a 1 hour time frame, your MACD chart will look different. Likewise, 4 hour, weekly, monthly, and daily. Okay, so get that. So when the MACD line is above the signal line, note this, I'm concluding. When the MACD line is above the signal line, the histogram will show green bars above the zero line. See the histogram. It says when the MACD line is above the signal line, I've already taught you what a signal line is. The histogram will show green. So some people will go, where from these green bars? They'll be just there and then a green bar will come. It'll be there and then a red bar will come. So why is the color green and why is it red? I think Trading View we have black and white, but I don't use Trading View. I use Tab Trader. But I try to Rack is trying to make it so simple that you don't have to go to all those apps and be worrying yourself. Especially when you are that type, math is not your friend. You have to be doing a lot of calculations. But it's good to use them though if you understand how to use them and you're comfortable with them. You want to make your trading less stressful, you can also use them. But I love to use almost 90% of the Royal Q tool. Everything Royal Q has, I've paid for it. So I have to use everything that it gives me. and I make good use of it. So likewise, you should do that. So in conclusion, when the MACD line is above, when the MACD line is above the signal line, you see that? And the MACD line for my people. So I told you here in this scenario, the MACD line is the turquoise color, which is like a green. Okay. So they said when it's above the signal line, the histogram will show green bars above the zero line. See, you can see the green bars. It's above the zero line. This shows that the price is in an uptrend. Simple. Don't complicate it. Don't confuse yourself. Just listen to it, make your note, and apply it. Okay. Then, on the other hand, when the MACD line is below, oh, it's very simple. Oh, it's very simple. My next class is almost up. So, see the MACD line, it said when is below. When is what? Below the signal line, the histogram will show red bars below the zero line. Here you have it. Isn't it showing red bars below the zero line? So remember, MACD, we have zero line and we trade in between it. Okay, so we trade either above the zero line or we take trade decision either below the zero line, above zero or below zero, whenever there is a golden cross. Whenever the MACD line crosses the signal line, golden cross, below the zero line, Royal Q is going to execute the trade. So what we have here, what we had over there, as I demonstrated, see that we chose for the trigger. Hold on. Let's go to advanced setting. First buy, we chose our MACD. So you could see MACD trigger is what? Golden cross. And the line trigger, which is the zero line, we have the zero line above, or you should take the trade when the line, the golden cross happens below the zero line on the 15-minute time frame. So here Royal Q 15-minute time frame is fixed. Those who are saying that their Royal Q time frame in the parameter section is fixed, is freezed. It's not changing. It's not changing. That is how they've made it for the MACD. When you pick the MACD indicator, but for the other indicators, which I don't want to go in, which is the RSI and the other ones, the RSI per the signal line you choose. Probably you want it to get to when the RSI gets above probably 30 or 20 crossover, that's oversold or overbought, then you can now fix in the you can now change the value. Okay, when you use the oversold, you can't change the value because it's default. But when you use greater than, less than, that is when Royal Q will give you the option to change the numbers. But I'm not going into the RSI. We've taught it in the other class, but for now, just take the MACD, which is basic. Okay, very simple to use to set up your trades, and you make profitable trades. So once you set it this way, the Royal Q is going to what? Trigger your first buy. It triggers your first buy, and then your subsequent margin calls will take place if the market goes further down, okay, on your one shot trade. So I believe that you have gained good value for this teaching. I pray that you watch the video, you like, you give us a comment on it, on how you understand it, and see you in our subsequent training sections. And thank you so much for being on our YouTube. God richly bless you. Use Royal Q, maximize it. Every feature on the Royal Q, make sure you use it. See, Royal Q has given you so many options. You put it on one shot. You want to trade and go sell, enter another trade. So many indicators have now been added to help you enter the market and exit the market. So God bless us all. Let's make good use of our Royal Q and let's spread the good news about Royal Q. The markets, whatever goes down will obviously go up, but as it's down, it's also doing buying and selling movement at the bottom. So let's extend our margin calls, the teams and the members who have their trades not making profit for them because their take profits and their market price is very far. Try your best and then extend your margin calls or trade one shot trades with minimum capital 50, 70, 80 frequently, and you are going to what? Have good trade experience. Those on our future trading on the Royal Q also, they are also making tremendous profit. So kudos to all the Royal Q members who are taking their trading level to the best. And I encourage every one of you to keep learning your business, keep learning the app, keep learning the app. It's going to do you so well. Okay, the profit will come when you know how to use the app to benefit you. Okay, and touch many lives also. God bless you. And it's me, Mimi, and I'm Tinker from the Royal Q team, Crypto Thinkers. Stay blessed and keep sharing Royal Q to the world. God bless us all. Bye.